We're so close. Besides the lore episode anyway, but we're so close. Okay, everyone. We're going to be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over the general direction of the club and all that. I think it will help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? Yeah, and there's a festival. This is connected somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, Sayori and I already came up with a really good plan. Really? For the festival?
Yeah, so the plan is okay then. Oh, I rolled that one.
Yeah, that was completely wrong.
Let me try again. Yes, so the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food groups. Then we take a map and plan the most
efficient
route so we can get the most of them before the lines get too long.
Hey, that has nothing to do with the club.
Well, you have to let me finish.
Alright, fine, go ahead.
Right, so basically, we get all the food we can, then we come back here and we all eat together.
Sarah, your plan.
Really, Sayori? That's all.
Wow, I got tricked by the same joke twice. Shame, once shame on me, twice shame on you. Boo, don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it.
No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really got a shot at showing people what the literature club is all about. I'll tell you what. We can do both, right? We'll make time for your food mission and still put together a public event.
Oh my gosh, yes. I was just joking, but that's a really good idea. I was just joking.
Oh, that's great.
Sayori's
Well, I'm glad
everything
that's
about
settled.
food.
I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can about the literature club.
Well, that's kind of tough because everyone gets something different out of the club.
Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build.
Yeah. That's too embarrassing. Oh, but you have so much to talk about. That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way.
Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's a literature club. We talk about stuff like that together, right? And the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it.
Oh, you're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like the feelings don't matter.
Right, my bad. This is a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start?
I'll start. I was supposed to join after all.
Wouldn't that be me?
No, I want to go first.
Just not even refuting Monika's claim. Just like, no, I want to go first.
I want to go first.
Fine, you can start. I don't mind.
Yay! So, gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself. You know, like if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm
burdening.
Yeah, everyone with my problems. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monika.
Just Monika.
Just Monika. And she was sleeping.
Don't remind me of that. Oh gosh.
I wonder if Sayori is lying, so she will join us for food.
She wouldn't lie twice. Plus, there was no food involved until Natsuki joined.
Yeah. But she always talks about food, so...
Yeah, because as our player character said, she's fat and ugly.
Yeah, but it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club, especially since writing helped me so much. I wanted to see it helped other people too. But it ended up bringing me who was inspired, because I remember feeling like Monika was just so sweet and mature, and that I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at that point, I knew the literature club was going to be special for a lot of people, I think.
Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision.
Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us, and Natsuki too. I think for Yuri, it really helped for me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding people's different needs. And that makes me really happy because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. Really? I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. I suppose that it was my idea of making friends with people, and I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific... I cannot pronounce that.
Specific?
Yes, I'm confusing the... I can't. Idea of the kind of person I could be friends with. So when Sayori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was not naive to assume that similar interests were the key to component of friendship. Sayori and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never knew how to do or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club thanks to that, and I started trying as hard as I could do to understanding people better.
You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed.
Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who was easily liked by others, like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I said. But the whole time, I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than speak. It's so strange that the way things turned out, it's so far different from anything I ever would have expected. But I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my gosh, you're so cute that I'm going to throw up. Oh, please don't say that, Sayori.
Please don't do that.
Besides, I'm not cute.
Hey, isn't that my line?
Oh, well, for me, it's actually true, so...
What are you saying?
Nothing. I finished my parts, so somebody else take their turn. My heart!
Sayori, take some deep breaths. Okay, fine, I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe you were complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show-off.
I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get it over with.
Besides, you left out the most important thing that you got out of this club.
I did?
Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes.
Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the Cupcake Queen.
Oh, God. Neither one of you are forgiven. Looks like only Monika will be getting cupcakes next time.
No!
I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can.
Hey.
What is happening?
No!
Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff. But I guess when it comes down to it, that I'm just in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going outside the club. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through. Having to cut them out, it still hurts to think about.
I'm sorry, Natsuki.
It's fine. I knew it was for the best and I was right. I guess for me it's all about feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was to just ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that it's not really how things are supposed to work. And I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to respond to my feelings when I was being like the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst. Natsuki's voice chokes a little.
Christmas songs everywhere. We love you, Natsuki.
I just hate the way I was like that. Everyone did so much for me and I could never do anything in return. That's not true. Natsuki, you've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean that. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what a literature club was supposed to be. Apparently that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worthy of respect. You even inspired me to start playing piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down. Okay. Natsuki wipes her eyes.
You helped me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around. And you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you, and you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would.
Sorry I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so Monika can go now. There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about. Anyway, because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the best for everyone. Or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect. And the best thing you can do is to help guide people rather than to do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equals. Here's the title. I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of the club, realizing what that really means. Sayori, what are you doing?
I just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are valuable to us.
With a piece of chalk in her hand, Sayori writes the word trust on the chalkboard.
This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side.
Suddenly, Yuri takes a piece of chalk. Is it gonna be, what was Yuri's one? Because trust was the name of Sayori's thing, so they're gonna write down all the names of their stuff.
Yeah.
But I forgot what Yuri's first one was called. Was it respect? I think it was, no, respect was Natsuki. Shoot, I forgot what it was. Well, here, we're about to find out. Understanding.
Gosh dang it!
Okay, well, I got Natsuki's. Natsuki's is called respect.
I owe a lot of
Gratitude
to everyone who took the time to understand me. Even though it was so difficult for me to express myself.
In that case, Monika takes a piece of the chalk as well and writes the word respect. Yep, there it is. I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it.
I have another one.
Is it your second one, Sayori? Sayori, that's balanced. Knew it.
Yes.
Sometimes people... Oh. Read your line, man.
Oh my gosh. Sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they're ready to become close.
So it was balanced, and then it was Sayori and... No, it was Monika... No. Shoot. Natsuki and Yuri is the one we just did. What was the other pairing? There was two other pairings. Sayori and Yuri? I can't remember.
So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person. That reminds me.
Reflection, yeah.
Oh my
Oh, it
gosh.
was Yuri and Monika. Yeah, okay, I was
we
close.
forgetting these things.
Because it's been a while.
Yeah. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people and not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me.
That's great. We have a whole list of things now. You're forgetting self-love and the other one. I forgot what the other one was.
Yeah.
Suddenly everyone turns to look at Natsuki. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the other pair. It was Sayori and Natsuki. That's right. I forgot what it was called. I think it was called, No, wasn't that the balanced one? I can't remember. Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that. Jeez. You could have just asked. Monika hands her a piece of chalk to Natsuki. Natsuki writes self-love. Okay, so yeah, balance, I think it was Sayori and Natsuki. I don't know how far I've gone with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the right track. So there, that's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the board. Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature?
It is. We still do. We still do a lot of literature. Friendship in the literature.
I think that was the. I could be completely wrong, but I think that was the original name of what this game was supposed to be. Friendship and literature was, I think, what the before Doki Doki Literature Club. I think it was supposed to be, friendship and literature. I think was what it was supposed to be called. Which because it sounds cutesy and whatever, and it sounds normal until you get into it and people are getting murdered. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature. Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well. Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right?
Hey, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after. Wait, can I brush my hair first or something?
Yuri, that's gonna take literal decades. You see how long your hair is?
Yes, it's literally past your back.
Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us.
Yeah, it's the longest.
Everyone get together. I can fit you all in.
Okay.
Okay, everyone ready? And click.
Beautiful. 10 out of 10.
Is it gonna show us, or is it not gonna show us? I can see them doing either. Nope, they're not gonna show us. How dare you?
How dare you? You ruined the game.
Yeah, on deleting the game. Unbelievable. I'm getting my money back. I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members.
Yeah. I have so many happy thoughts right now.
Happy thoughts is her like
Yeah.
dead thing.
I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem.
Is it called I Want Breakfast? Because if not, I can't read it. I'm sorry. You know, I feel the same way. I kind of want to get some writing done.
Me too. I think I would like that as well.
Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it. That's okay. The 4 members of the literature club diverse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Sayori stretches, then does the same. But Monika is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start. Just move your hand, Monika mouths to herself. Right the way into your heart. There's the song.
Yep.
Her mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration, Monika navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. Doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. There's the original song. Huh.
Credits.
Wow, there's an actual credits. Well, I mean, there were technically credits before too, but interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Scenery and background art. It's cool that he got someone else to work on the music.
What would be hilarious is if Monika literally wrote the credits.
I don't think she has knowledge of that yet. There's 2 Kevins. Too many Kevins.
Kevin's.
The way this game is, I'm just making sure there's no like secrets hidden in these, but I doubt there is, but I'm just checking anyway.
Just Monika.
I was honestly hoping for a tie-in that's like Sayori would come in and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go try and invite my friend to the club or whatever," and that would, cause that would like full.
Named Ethan.
That would no, they wouldn't know, they wouldn't say his name.
Still, why she look like she's like 4 years old? That face.
I don't know. Yeah, you're in manga. I forgot about that completely. Talent supporting. Thank you, dear player, for enjoying our story of friendship and literature.
Until it gets ruined.
Team Salvato. Interesting. Oh, there's the picture.
It is.
I was gonna say that was the only side story that didn't have a picture tied to it. Cool. Yuri is trying to brush her hair, but it's not. Interesting. Okay.
Sayori, your hair wasn't straight. Your bow wasn't straight.
Oh my god, Sayori, I can't believe it. You've done this. That is all the side stories. That's it. I assume we got the pictures for it. Now, you might see some extra pictures because I kind of grinded to get as many pictures as I could. Yep. So we got Natsuki. Scene from the side story. Self-love. Everyone say cheese. Okay, now we're going to make a funny face. Oh, yeah, it's a different picture. Okay, so that's the picture they showed us just then. And then that's everyone making a funny face. Okay. Yuri's just like,
yeah, she's like
she's doing the mustache thing where they put their hair in front of the mustache. It's cute. All right. I think there's also one more promo thing. Yes, there's artwork drawn by that person to celebrate Monika's birthday in 2019. Finish all the side stories. Well, we did that. That means I have 90% of things. I'm just missing this one thing up here. Oh, that's really aggravating.
A poem.
Here, let's data completed. 99%. I'm missing one thing. I 100% know you get something when you reach 100%. So I'll try and work on that. Oh, that's just really annoying. Okay. All right, guys. After this is just the lore episode at this point. Which that's going to be... I don't know how long that will be. It'll probably be just right after we're done with the side stories and stuff. But yeah, that is it. That is everything in this game. Like I said, we're going to be doing the lore episode where we're trying to dig into this game and see what's happening. I just want to point out, the lore episode will be filmed the day after MatPat just released his, I assume, I haven't watched it yet, his game theory on it. So I just want to point it out. It's going to be a day after that, meaning, because it's going to come out probably way after that, and I don't want to make it think like we're either copying him if we're right or like we're bleeding off of it, because I haven't seen it. Zach might actually be there for it too, and he hasn't seen it, I hope. And yeah, so that's it after that. So Whew, this was it was a long series, but my goodness, was it worth it? Because you guys have showed so much love and support for the series. Literally 2,000 views on every video so far. That's just crazy. So yeah, I think here let's do the outro on what's I like Dusk. Which one do I like? I like this one. This is kind of like the wrap-up song. Alright guys, well, on the left, check out the complete Doki Doki playlist on the, like I said, it's on the left. It starts from the beginning with a completely normal game, as I'm sure you can tell.
Yes.
If you watched all the episodes, you know what I'm talking about. But do go through a playthrough. We went through the main game, we went through all the side stories, obviously. And at the time, the lore episode won't be in that playlist yet, but just it's the full games playlist. And on the right of that, I don't know. Kindergarten, I guess. Kindergarten also is finished, but it's a good series to go check out. And of course, make sure you subscribe if you like the content you are seeing. This was a great series, honestly. I loved that it's on the Switch. Why it's on the Switch and how Nintendo let it on the Switch, I don't know. But the fact that it's on the Switch is amazing. Like, worst case scenario, I just would have put it on the PS4 and we would have did it that way. Either way, I wanted it as a series because I loved the game back in 2017 and how crazy it was. And I don't know. It's just a cool game. And when I saw it had a plus next to it, I'm like, oh, so there's extra content, which there was. There's a bunch of extra content. And it's a bunch of extra content, including like mail and stuff that you wouldn't think existed, but it does. So I don't know. It's just crazy. So Isabel, what did you think of the game? Because this was your first time experiencing it.
Well, I definitely did like it. It was very fun to do. I'm not very much of a good reader, so I don't really like reading games, but this was definitely worth it. I really enjoyed it.
Alright, well, so like I said, last stop is Budget Theory Town. So I probably, because of how YouTube works, I can't like put the stuff I said about the left and right sides here. So on the left, DDLC, right, Kindergarten, subscribe, and that kind of stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching the series, and we will be back for the lore episode, and then that's it.